You can get your tickets now for the Progressive 50-50 in support of the Neepawa Curling Club and the Yellowhead Center by scanning the QR code on your screen now. The final draw will be February 12th at 3:45. Tickets are 1 for $3, 2 for $5, 5 for $10, or 12 for $20.
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Brier in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now. 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now. Welcome to Neepawa, Manitoba. It is the 2023 Viterra Manitoba Men's Curling Championship, the 98th Manitoba Men's Championship. We have a B-side qualifying draw. The final 4 qualifiers for the 8-team playoff round will be determined on this draw. The winners will be going right back on the ice to play against the A-side winners from earlier today. Those A-side winners are Steve Irwin's team from Brandon, who dropped Reed Carruthers to the B-side. Ryan Weeb and his team from Fort Rouge, they defeated Riley Smith and pushed him to the B-side. Riley Smith will be in the game we're going to show you today against J.T. Ryan. Braden Calvert won to qualify this morning. He beat Corey Chambers. Matt Dunstone, the number 1 seed, defeated Brett Walter. He has already qualified. The 4 games on this B-side qualifying draw. Sean Grassie will play Reed Carruthers, a bit of a rematch of the 2013 provincial final when Sean Grassie played Jeff Stoughton in the final game, and it was, of course, Carruthers playing second for Stoughton at that time. J.T. Ryan will play Riley Smith. We'll have that game for you momentarily. Tanner Lott will play Corey Chambers. Justin Richter will play Brett Walter in the 4 B-side qualifying games. My name is Resby Coots, with you from Neepawa. Again, alongside me here is the 2011 Canadian Senior Men's Curling Champion skip from Neepawa, Kelly Robertson. Kelly, thanks for coming back.
Well, thanks for asking me back. No, it's good to come and do a game with you here with Riley Smith and TJ Ryan, 2 young teams that we're going to see a lot of great shots today. I think there'll be a lot of runbacks and a lot of rocks in play, and two good teams.
We're in for a dandy. We've got. Let me ask you this, Kelly. You've played a bunch of different bonspiels and so on, but obviously in this one as well. I think you said yesterday 22 times in this event. The Ryan team. Basically were out of the game this afternoon against Jeff Stewart. They were down 5-1. Of course, you're never out of the game, and they proved that because down 5-1 at the break, they scored 6 points over the last half of the game, with 2 coming home to win. Does that give them kind of an emotional boost of any kind, coming off a big win like that, or is every game kind of a separate experience?
Oh, no, I think that would be a big boost. Knowing that you could have been out and you've got another chance to go on and maybe win the province. So no, that's a big boost, and it's you gotta make your shots going forward too, but it's definitely a big boost.
So we've got the 4 losers from the A side games. They played at 8:30 this morning. They have had the break. They kind of regroup after that loss. The 4 winners come back on the ice directly after having won on the noon draw. So 2 completely different sets of circumstances for each of the teams on the 4 sheets of ice. It's going to be an interesting one to watch, and now we'll do our best, Kelly, not to allow you to cheer in any way for the team that you bought in the Calcutta. That's what we call a conflict of interest.
That's true. That's true.
But suffice to say, there will be people throughout the crowd watching and saying, well, my mind tells me that this person might win, should logically win, but this is the guy I bought in the Calcutta, so
exactly.
I'm cheering for him.
Exactly, that's right.
So Riley Smith has the opening stone. JT Ryan won the last rock advantage. Pretty darn close on the draws to the button.
Yeah, I think pretty much both of them were close to the pinhole, but JT won that.
So Riley Smith from the Thistle Curling Club got to this position by a win over Steve Pauls, a win over JT Ryan on the A side of the draw, then that loss in the A side qualifying game to Ryan Weeb. So he has played 3 games, 2 wins and a loss so far. JT Ryan, in fact, has played 4 games. He defeated Cale Dunbar, lost, as we say, to Riley Smith, defeated Kelly Marnock, and then will play here today against this Smith team. And defeated Stewart, of course, this afternoon, down 5 at the break, as we said, in a 6-5 victory.
Line's good.
So Riley Smith's team won on the 4-foot, biting the button, and TJ Ryan's got a corner guard over there. Riley's just calling for one, touching probably the center line, just out in front of the house, but it looks like he's going to slide in.
14-2.
That does slide in top 12-foot. The Smith team is lead Justin Twiss. Jared Hancock throws the second stones. Nick Curtis is the third. Riley Smith the skip. On the JT Ryan team, Brandon Radford throws the lead stones. Austin Pearson plays second. Colin Kurz plays third. JT Ryan the skip. JT Ryan, a 3-time, in fact, consecutive 3-time junior Manitoba champion skip. Colin Kurz, a world mixed champion. That's a pretty nice bit of a credential to have. Maybe the only thing you ever win in your life, and I'm not suggesting that's the case, but if it is, years from now you look back and say, that was pretty special.
Oh, anytime you can win, it's special. And for these young players to win as much as they have is quite a thing, too. That was a nice double there on TJ Ryan's side.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Hard. Straight to it.
This is Jared Hancock's. Justin Twist is the heavyweight on the sweeper pair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
Ability to get good pressure down on the weight, on the brush.
JT wouldn't mind just nose hit isn't bad. Just a little roll to the wing would be ideal.
Clean. Yep. Yeah. Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard to the nose. Good.
So actually, that was a pretty good shot. Riley's going to try and come around that red guard, but it's fairly close to the house.
It's a bit of a gamble this early, isn't it, to try to tuck past a guard that tight?
It is.
Easily tap it onto the rings.
It is. In the back of your mind, you know it's close enough they can run it back.
These young guys are pretty much of the same age. I don't know if they overlapped during juniors or not, but certainly they've played each other a bunch.
Twisters. Twist. 14-3 should be close. Oh, take a look. It's actually sliding.
Well, the out-turn draw coming around the guard and
14-3.
right on the tee line. It's a good shot.
Fast. You could probably roll the corner, no? Or do you want to make that? Yeah, like what about a board weight if you chap that red in the rings? Not. Yeah. Hack. I mean, you can make the split with hack. It's a really good shot.
So they're just calling quiet weight. Remove the yellow stone, and it happens to curl up on the red guard. You might split two of them in the house.
Yep. Hard. It's going crazy. Whoa.
So he's going to over curl for sure. He's onto that red one. Almost across the face of it.
Roll 4, 6. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
think
good.
that curled a lot more than what they were thinking.
That intern is just an animal, eh? That's curling. Pretty good.
So yeah, that bit of a chuckle there suggests that they were caught a bit by surprise.
Yeah.
Think just hack.
And the pregame, they each play one of the turns, or one of the sides of the ice. So they that may not have been the side they played. I'm just trying to remember.
I think he just called for hack weight here.
Hard. 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 Roll to the center. Whoa. Good.
Yeah, either that might have been a little down in weight actually.
That was Nick Curtis.
I guess I could chase it, but sure.
Rolled to a center guard position, and
That's a fairly long guard, so it's hack weight that should come around that guard quite easy and remove that yellow rock.
the yellow belonging to the Riley Smith team, the red belonging to the JT Ryan team.
Hard. Real hard. Hard. Whoa. Watch that red.
And they also get caught by the amount of curl.
Yeah, that's twice in that same spot.
That nose. Yep. Control up.
So I think Riley's team is going to remove that red rock. A little bit more weight he was calling for. I think it's more like normal weight here.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Ryan has last rock. Smith be quite happy at this stage now to force Ryan to look at a pair, but those two side by side, probably a double there.
Yeah, I think
Play now, probably looking for a blank hand.
maybe they might change and make a hit and roll, but
Half a rock.
no,
You like out, Kate? Whatever you like, yeah. No, yeah. Yep. Hard. Yep.
So he's playing the outside one, hoping to pop back to the center wide.
Anything. That works.
Doesn't get it.
yeah, just a few rocks over curling on them just early here in the game.
I thought you do that one pretty good still too.
Yeah, I just didn't back it off the way I usually do.
Yeah.
I think I'm a
Yeah,
little.
they're just talking about the release that wasn't quite as positive as usually is when he throws it. So
It's definitely curling more.
See, in the old days when we did that, we just used to say, sorry, I threw it a little wide.
Yeah.
Now they say, I didn't back it off the way I like to.
yeah, exactly, that's right. Straight ice, you didn't want to back it off too much.
Exactly. So Smith will come at this.
I'd love to roll
Playing his
two
out
rocks
turn.
your way, Jared.
We are down to skip stones. Smith, another left-hander. We'll watch him come at it from the outside in. And I think he wants to hit just a little high side and roll out to bite the 12-foot.
That's what he called, yes.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
That's exactly that. He does leave.
Does leave the double,
I like my shirt deal.
but it should be wide open for Riley's next
Half
shot.
rock. Pearson, you got to fly on the right side. Half rock with you.
The curling arena may be a little warmer than the livestock in here used to. A few flies
Yeah.
that are falling from the ceiling.
Yeah, they seem to come alive with a little heat.
That's what you occasionally see the guys picking up off the ice. Here's J.T. Ryan. It's a pair of left-handers playing against each other today, and J.T. will come from the outside in as well. His out turn, hoping to get to the center line side of the rock, roll across for the double kill. Not going to make it. Will sit cornered in front, but
Second shot.
yellow second, first shot.
You might hang it. Yeah.
I think Riley's just going to come down and make a play on it and maybe roll to the
I like control up. I think it'll hang.
to the left side of the rings.
Yeah, he'll sacrifice his yellow here for the good roll.
Well, if he hits it perfect, he might even be able to save it at the back of those.
Should be able to hang them both with this turn. This is control. Like that same. Was I hair up or was that just control? It's probably minimum ice, eh? Maybe just control up here. Yeah, control up though. You like that ice? Okay, control up. Up? Yeah.
So it's Riley Smith. He'll throw now his in turn. I mean, pretty much up the center line.
Oh. Yep. Close. Yep. Hard. Hard. Close. Right up. Close. Roll it. Ah. Okay.
Over curls a little bit, doesn't get quite the roll he wanted.
No, he was close, but
Yeah. You want an in?
so
Like
probably
right
going to be
here?
a blank end, I would think.
That certainly will be the objective. However, 2 sheets over, Brett Walter had an opportunity for the blank hit, made a nose hit instead, so Walter scores first in the game with Justin Richter. We'll see about J.T. Ryan and his blank attempt.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Right to it. Right to it. Never off. Hard.
And he does not get the blank either. Just a little too much. Hits, rolls to the 12-foot circle. So J.T. Ryan takes the first point. 1-0 Ryan over Smith from Neepawa. We'll be back with end number 2 in a moment.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Where can you find handmade pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, the finest Manitoba-sourced fried chicken, and so much more? Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork, locally grown, globally preferred.
We're back in the Neepawa Yellowhead Center. JT Ryan attempting to blank on the opening end. Gets about 5.5 feet of roll, needed 6 feet of roll to blank the end, and so Ryan takes the first point of the end,
really
leads
good.
Riley Smith 1-0.
Next.
Ryan, of
Nick,
course,
just so we can
automatically plays the center guard, maybe a little higher than he wanted, and
Riley come back to play the corner guard, so
pretty much standard strategy, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
Some of the higher end teams might tend to go to the center a little quicker behind a center guard, although that guard is so far out that they probably wouldn't in this instance.
Exactly, that's right.
I think we're are we not top 8 here? I think we're top 8.
And I'd reported to you on 2 of the games, Reed Carruthers, Sean Grassy did have a blanked first end. Grassy won the hammer in that game. So Grassy blanked, and we'll try to give Carruthers his second loss of the day.
Brandon Rafford's rock came a little bit deep in the house and came out wide open. So Riley's got to make a play on this with an out turn.
Let's lead Justin Twist with that out turn.
Close. Jared. Whoa. Jared. Hard, Jared. Whoa. No roll. No roll. Okay, good. My bad. Toss. You just make the roll. Control. All right.
So calling for control weight here.
It's pretty easy. Yep. Down. Whoa. Yep. Yep. It's just easy. Yes. Hard. You gotta go. Really hard. You gotta go touch it. Hard to touch it. Okay. Go. Okay.
Well, that overcurled a lot more than what they were thinking it was going to do.
Given that weight,
yeah, it might have been down just a little bit.
Just higher than this one.
So Riley, he's calling for around the corner guard, keep it a little bit higher than the one on the forefoot. If you could dead bury it, it'd be a perfect shot.
Line's good.
This is Jared Hancock's out turn draw. He wants to be top 12 foot, maybe biting the 8 foot.
Line's perfect. Right here, boys. Line's perfect. Oh, let it die.
Got good looking line coming in here.
Spot.
And almost perfectly where Riley wanted it.
I don't even hate. Normal.
So they're going to keep the weight up a little bit here. They were playing control weight last time. Might have been a little down. Now they're calling for control, normal weight.
Curl. Okay.
Looking for a hit and roll behind. Barely makes contact.
Hey, you ever split the ring or like?
It's 2 different weights.
2 different weights,
the same
yeah.
path, and they just didn't work the same. Hancock's now looking for a draw to the wide side.
T line. Go. Gotta go, boys. Running out of sheet. Hard.
Starting to curl pretty hard on them here.
Okay.
Yeah, just ran out of rings.
Oh, I guess just make that run and yeah. Yeah, I like the in, I think. Yeah. If I make it good, I think it's rolling to the center. All right.
So they're going to play run back here and try and get both rocks and get the red rock moving to the center line area.
Third, Colin Kurz.
Yep. No. Whoa! Whoa! Hard! Curl, curl, curl. You fucking kidding me? Great throw.
Well, he made contact with it, but didn't get out of the house, so Riley's got another chance to
a little
lay two
too
here.
pure on the run back. But,
Yeah.
but it did pop open.
It did. So Riley's going to go try and get Splayer to come around the out turn around the corner guard.
Top 8. Lines, yep. Line's good. Line's good, guys. Line's good.
So the idea is to curl across the center between the two red guards into the rings behind the corner red
Straight,
guard.
Jared, straight. Hard. Keep going, Tris.
But overcurls.
That overcurled, yeah.
Handle came off of it. That was the
He
same
does
ice.
succeed, however, in pushing that red rock a little bit more in front of his own stone.
They were talking they kind of lost handle, so I don't know if it grabbed something or
it's
just
either
what.
that or the same shot. I gotta stuff it though. I don't know if I like the same thing, because then he's just coming here. Yeah, and then you cap him though. Yeah, he's got nothing on this side. I'm okay with the draw. You know that you can make this good. I don't know. You know it. Peel. Okay.
Well, there's an interesting little bit of conversation. You
Yeah.
know you can make this good. I don't know it, Colin said.
Oh, I'm sure it'd be pretty close. He was.
Yep.
So he's trying to run it through red onto yellow, roll to the center.
Hard. Sit. No. Good.
Well, he made contact with it, but rolled out.
Fight
So
the
Riley's
floor.
got a good opportunity to come around here. There's 3 guards, and
Either turn. Doesn't
he's got
matter.
either turn, he said.
Just wants to get to the center line so that that red-yellow angle is not lined up onto the rock that he throws into the rings.
Right.
Nick Curtis, final shot of the second end.
Oh. Curling now, yep. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line, Jared. Straight as you can. Hard.
Past the first guard,
Hard line in there.
but he
Just
just rubs and rolls open.
As long as you lose it here, that's hard, right? Okay, make it.
So now it's a race to the 4-foot here.
And now JT Ryan wants to get across the center line to the T line, biting the button. So he's straight back behind that yellow rock just left there. So there is not a straight back run. If he's a little less than across center, the angle is right for Riley to play.
To play, yeah.
Line's good. Lots of room right now. Where? Line's good. Line's good. Straight. Close. Stay close. Straight. No, line's fine.
Well, he looks like he's got really good line coming in here.
Okay, just go as far
And
as it
about
goes.
here is where it
You gotta go
really
further,
starts
you
to
gotta go
bend,
further.
and it is doing
Further,
exactly
further,
that.
further,
He's
more,
going to
more,
get
more.
to the
Never
center
off.
line.
Never
He
go.
is going to get across the center line, not quite, just to the center. Has left that yellow-red angle.
Angle, yeah.
It leaves in that, but I don't think I can ever chase that. Like, I could have chased the yellow, but... Thank you. Thanks. Good sweep.
Yeah, so they're just trying to figure out what weight they're going to throw here, and picked out the ice here. So
Just like nothing similar to the carry that we had earlier.
think they were caught a little bit by surprise. They thought that rock was going to go a little deeper.
A little deeper, yeah.
And had it gone deeper, it would have crossed center to take away this angle.
That's true, yeah.
This is a tough shot. To stick your shooter and kill it is not easy. Oh, God.
Fairly lightweight kind of hit. Wants to get angled onto the yellow, yellow back onto red.
Hard, Tris! Hard! Hard! Wants to roll! Roll it! Roll!
Looks like he got a great shot here. Stuck his shooter too, so JT's got a double attempt.
What turn is that? That's the out turn. Okay. Make a double.
Final shot of the second end for JT Ryan. He's looking at a double kill. Spring off the one in the top 12 foot across to the one in the 4.
Yep.
It is his out turn.
Yep. Hard! 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 Sits. Ah, really good. Spin.
Got a little unfortunate there. Very close to making the hit and stick, but rolled over the top and
JT's just going to the washroom, so.
gives Riley the blank.
So he just hit just a little too much of
Just
that
a little
rock.
bit too much, yeah. So close.
That was a good end. I thought it was good enough.
So Riley Smith with his last rock will just throw it through the rings, blank the end, come to the third end with last rock. And as it slides through, we can tell you Justin Richter has put 4 on the board to lead Brett Walter 4-1. We'll give you the other scores when we come back. It's 1-0 here, JT Ryan over Riley Smith. We'll be back in a moment.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSafe. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Asham Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Asham Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at asham.com.
You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Briar in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now. 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now.
The 2023 Viterra Championship in Neepawa, Manitoba, a game between Riley Smith of the Thistle Curling Club, JT Ryan of the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club. Ryan attempting to blank on the first end, stuck for a single point. Just made a real nice double kill, a little unfortunate not to stick in the rings, but rolled out and allowed Riley Smith the opportunity to throw his rock through the rings and blank the end. So we sit at the start of the third end with a 1-0 score for JT Ryan. Smith puts his first stone. Long corner guard, a little longer than he wanted.
Maybe a little too long to be useful, yeah, for sure.
Back 8. Back 8.
Ryan had played the center guard fairly tight to the rings, and he's going around that now.
More. Good. Sorry, that was my fault. I thought it was more. Nice shots.
So Riley's just going to follow. Riley's team is just going to follow that down. Justin Twist throwing an out turn here.
A little snug. Where?
Tanner Lott stole a single point in the second end. He leads Corey Chambers 3-0, playing 3.
Jared. Whoa. Do it. Yep.
Reed Carruthers stole a single point.
Hard.
In the second. He leads Sean Grassi 1-0.
Okay. That was a fly. You gotta just play the out turn free. Unless you want to just. Okay, let's just make that. No, it's a little bit slower, but not too much.
So the Twist draw a tap, pushes Red back into the back 8 foot, and sits not really buried behind the Red center guard. But
T.
Ryan will follow, try and
freeze
to the yellow.
Freeze to the yellow end, yeah.
No, we're all there. No, weight's good. Always curl. Want to go? Oh, no, weight's good. Gotta go. No, weight's good. Hard. Yep. I don't want to. Yep. Hard. Good spot.
Weight was good, but just had a little bit too much line. So that gives Riley an opportunity to probably make a play on that and maybe get an inside roll, just a quiet shot.
Clean it up. Try and do this. If you feather this and roll in, that's all right. Back 4.
Just playing back 4 weight, he said.
Same as twisters.
Rubbing the guard is not a bad result. If the tighter he gets to it, the better chance he has of making this.
Making the shot, yep.
Yep.
Yep, in. Yep. Whoa. Tap. There, twister. Hard. Hard on this one if you can. That's good.
Well,
Really
that was great weight
Great
control.
shot.
Got a little inside flip and
Does the yellow go over the red?
Sorry?
Does the yellow go over the red?
No, the yellow's just going into the side.
Okay.
Leaves our center. It's still the best shot. What turn are you seeing?
All right, let's just make it.
so they're going to run this red rock straight back, and even if it does crash into the Reds, they're not too worried about it.
Got a good one. Go.
Hard!
Might make the cross. Ooh, that's tough. That's a good shot.
Nice.
Yeah, really good.
That's a significantly better result than
Oh, for sure.
they had the imagination or the willingness to even imagine could
Yeah,
happen.
I don't know if they seen that to start with, yeah.
No, they had anticipated jamming yellow onto yellow and
Yeah.
in fact leaving the promoted yellow in the rings.
Right.
Don't mind that, bumper. It'll curl here. Mine curled hard here. Up. Close. Yep.
So Jared Hancock's with his second shot. They're going to go after the wide one behind the guard.
Twist.
Hope to roll back to the center line.
Yeah, wanted to roll a little bit more than that, but
It's left Ryan.
gives JT a double shot here. Can make the double and actually roll behind the center guard.
Yep.
Hard.
Real hard.
Oh my God.
No, this is over curling on them.
Hard.
We're killing ours. But okay.
Just about the worst possible result. Removed one yellow and red and rolled away.
Yeah.
Go by the corner. Top 8, top 12. They'll do this. This is a tough draw, though. top 12, top 8 then around there? Here?
Riley's talking
Hey,
about
top
coming
12.
around the corner guard, but it's such a high corner guard. But that's what they've elected to do here.
Just probably wants to overcurl a little bit. Doesn't want to peek out too far, but he certainly doesn't want to leave any visible on the inside.
On the inside to give the roll, yeah.
Top 12. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Easy, easy. Line's good, guys.
Nick Curtis. Twists and hand cocks, the sweepers.
Jared, twister, you can't sweep it. It has to be Jared only. On its own, guys. Just let him die. Wow. It's not enough ice.
So it overcurled, and TJ is going to make a play on that out one. No. Decide against that. He's going to just play the quiet hit and roll.
There comes a point when you have to make the decision to go after the shot stone
Yeah.
rather than the second shot.
Whoa, whoa. Curl. Close. Whoa, straight. Whoa. No. Curl, 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 curl. Good throw.
This hits right on the nose, didn't get any roll whatsoever.
No roll at all, yeah.
Which gives Riley Smith the opportunity to play the same shot.
Oh, does it ever? If he can get just a foot roll behind the guard.
Yeah, roll onto the center. Yeah. I don't mind this. I don't want to. It's when you do this, he freezes.
Just a little concerned if they do make a play on that red one on the forefoot and roll behind the guard that they might freeze to it. But
roll big, he rolls back. You're rolling this way, yeah, you're gonna make it. Okay. Think easy. Easy.
So the final decision is to play the little roll under the center guard.
yeah, and if he rolls big, it's okay too.
Yes, hard, hard, hard!
Nick Curtis, final stone of this end.
Jared.
Skipped rocks
Close.
to come.
Jared. Hard! Hard, Jared.
He knows it too, so both of them missed a chance to get a little hit and roll there.
So Ryan will come at it from the outside, his out turn.
Control weight, make that roll. It should be. You not throwing my broom? Actually, I had it more than that. More! That's not where I had it done.
I think they figure that Colin cheated them a little on the ice there. I'm sure it was just a mistake.
He wanted a little more anyway, yeah.
So the JT Ryan shot is underway. Wants to cross the face of this Yellowstone just a little bit. Roll to the center line side.
I don't think he's going to roll
He's
inside.
going to roll the other way. Just not yet figuring out that line to get that little roll they're trying for.
Yeah, the weight and the ice combination just isn't quite right just yet.
So we can roll here. Does he play just we roll this way. I don't like that. You roll back button.
Yeah, I think Riley's right there. If he rolls to the center, he's going to be to the back of the button, and that isn't an ideal spot for.
Well, the other problem is this. Good chance we just roll here. easier, and we leave it easier.
Yeah, but would he not have just a slice like that? I like it if you like it.
Charlie has inside edge, so he'd be throwing
I think he's thinking there's a good chance he rolls to exactly the same spot, and we're throwing 4 rocks down there. Sooner or later, he's going to get the roll.
You're going to get the perfect roll. That's right.
Moved pretty good there.
Jared, it moves good. He threw bumper up too.
Yeah.
Jared threw bumper up here. Do you guys like the nose or hair roll under? I'm just scared. I don't want to roll close to the center and give him like a...
So he said he wants to roll a little under. He's going to try and
think you
throw the
wanna
bumper
roll
weight a little bit more.
into the side of the yellow, so the crotch doubles even harder. You like that ice with bumper?
As we wait for this one, I can tell you Corey Chambers has blanked the third end. Lott leads Chambers 3-1. Brett Walters is hitting facing 3.
Gotta go. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
He hits and rolls out, jams, and scores, gives up 2. So Richter's up 6-1. And here we see the little rub, the little roll.
Well, Riley got a little under, and that's what he called.
Maybe not quite as much as he would have wanted, but is definitely there.
He kicked that rock. This 5 was edge on edge. Is it still? Okay.
A little infraction. They said that they might have touched that rock when they went by sweeping, so I'm just talking about where it might have been.
I mean,
But
the worst case
they've sorted it out like gentlemen.
Yep.
Truth is, it may have worked out to the advantage of JT
this?
Ryan. So. Just looking at coming at it from either side, which is the best way of getting rid of the two of them.
Yeah, normal.
Do you want to take a crack?
I think you may like ice it here. If it comes up and we get that, then whatever.
Okay.
If we just pick it, we pick it.
Fairly casual attitude there. I'm not
you
100% sure
this?
what the goods and the bads here are.
Yeah. No, there's no way. Just peel. Just rip it up.
So he's playing the more open
Clean.
one.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. Good.
He's peeling it out. Giving Riley Smith a draw for 2.
Draw for 2, yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's on me. It's double to get them in trouble. And I pooched it. Behind the corner. But it just...
So across the way, Justin Richter leads Brett Walters 6-1, playing 4. Tanner Lott leads Corey Chambers 3-0, playing 4.
Do you agree? Like Jared's got
The Grassy team is in the hack, so they've scored. I just didn't catch how many they scored. We'll have that in a moment.
Okay. Keep it heavy clean. I think so.
Opportunity here for Riley Smith to prove that blanking the second end was a good idea. Draw to the rings for 2.
For 2, yeah.
Can't hurt it. Line's good.
Hanging out
Okay,
there.
take
He
a look.
looks like he's perfect.
Twists and Hancocks. Not real hard sweep.
3-7.
It will come to the tee line.
14-3.
13. That's what I thought. I was thinking like 13-5 that wide.
So Riley Smith and his Thistle team put 2 on the scoreboard. It is 2-1 Smith. After 3, we'll be back with the 4th end from Neepawa in a moment.
We hope you're enjoying this Manitoba Championship curling, brought to you by Seagram's 83, Manitoba's favorite Canadian whiskey.
At McMunn & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMunn & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMunnandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
You work hard to keep it all together. And when you need a little help, we're there. At PharmaSave, we see you.
Live well with PharmaSave.
2-1. Riley Smith over J.T. Ryan, the Thistle team, playing the team from the Assiniboine Memorial in Winnipeg, playing the fourth end. 4 teams have already qualified for the final 8 here at the Viterra Championship in Neepawa. Steve Irwin defeated Reed Carruthers. Ryan Weeb defeated Riley Smith. Braden Calvert defeated Corey Chambers. Matt Dunstone defeated Brett Walter. Those were the A-side games at 8:30 this morning. So Irwin, Weeb, Calvert, and Dunstone are out waiting for 4 teams to come off this draw. They'll go. The winners here will go back on the ice. This is the B-side qualifying round. The winners will go back on the ice at 7:45 to play the first round of the 8-team playoff round. The neat thing about this system is that they start over fresh. They get another double knockout opportunity.
Yeah, if you had one loss through the first 3 days of play and you make the final 8, you're back into a double knockout. So you're back on an even keel with everybody.
Standard opening that we've seen.
Yeah, first one in the house, corner guard, and then one in front of the one in the house. JT calling for to come around the corner guard.
Top 8.
Brandon Radford is the lead.
Top 8, top 12. Line's good. Brandon's wrong. Yep. Gotta go. Hard line. Hard. Top 12. Really hard line. There, lots. Okay, whoa. Close. Okay, that's good. Good spot.
I think it showed a little bit on the outside part here. Riley's going to make a play on that. Jared Hancock throwing an out turn at it.
Yep.
These are the first of second stones.
Right to it. Thin as you can. That's okay.
He just rubs that guard, pushes it to the center.
Yeah.
Now what, eh? Out turn. Drop. They probably play the double off that one, though. Your best shot's this. Yeah, if you could nut that, it's really good. You could try to run the yellow and spill for a corner over here. I don't hate the run. Okay? I think it's one of, whatever. They're probably hitting, then we got 2 guards. Hair high.
So they're going to make a play on the 2 yellow rocks.
I think the definition of I don't hate is that's what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't quite run it through.
Ended up with a corner guard, though.
That wide corner, yeah. Smith will play the wide hit, try to roll to the center.
A little inside roll.
Doubles there, stuff behind
Probably leaves a double here.
Oh, it's a little lower.
Just roll on top for now.
Sure.
Control.
He's not going to play the double. He's just going to hit and roll on top, he said.
You got to throw normal with the out.
Don't hate the in, and then you can just make the thin. Okay. No, throw this, yeah.
Yep.
Austin Pearson's second
Whoa.
stone.
Whoa. Curl.
No turn's got to clear that
Whoa,
guard.
straight. Hard. Hard.
Get over.
Good.
Good.
Real
Really good.
That's a pretty good shot. It's got a little inside flip, and
There's still some separation, but it sits a little bit cornered on that yellow shot stone.
You like this?
Sure.
we're going to play an in-turn come around those two staggered rocks in the house.
And another definition, do you like this? I think that also means this is what I want to play.
Twist. Where?
Twists and Hancock's the sweepers. Nick Curtis throws the in-turn draw.
Jared, where is it? Whoa. Where is it? Whoa.
Looks like he's got pretty good line here.
Line's dead. Don't even look at it. Really good. It's a great
A little
shot.
deeper than what he wanted.
Wow. It's perfect.
Does pull up short
What do you got in this?
to lie two.
Thin half.
Bump.
Sure.
So we're going to make a in-turn play on here, and they might be able to roll it right over the corner, behind that corner guard.
How's that look?
His objective, of course, is
Yeah. Good.
red onto yellow to remove yellow and roll wide.
Yeah.
Let's make one here.
Yep.
Close.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa. Curl.
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 Sit.
That'll play.
Ah.
That's pretty big, eh?
That was a pretty good try, actually. Just need to curl just a little bit more.
You like the same thing? Yeah, I'll need a lot of ice there, though, yeah.
Keep a broom down.
This call suggests to me that red is in fact shot rock.
Yes.
Set finish.
They're calling for a wide out turn here, and they said to keep the brooms down, and they want to be mindful it doesn't curl too early on them.
Drawing to the back yellow, or back side of the forefoot. Nick Curtis, final shot of this end on the fourth end.
Hard. Hard, Jared. Hard. Hard line. Keep it straight.
Keep it moving, keep it moving. Wow. Wow, Jesus.
Well, I was wrong about that. The yellow was shot stone.
Not really, eh?
But he's now showing JT Ryan the path if he wants to play on that yellow rock at the back of the 8-foot.
So if it drags, I'm worried it might drag even over the top. We're thinking that as long as it dead stuffs. Or do you want to just play it with like back line?
I was thinking just back line.
Okay, just to freeze it.
Yeah, like just get it. Like you're not freezing, you're just getting it here.
Sure. Okay.
We just got to make sure that shooter's gone.
Yeah, I got to hit it pretty thin. I'm worried about.
Back line.
Okay.
So they're just saying that they want to play backline weight, and they want to come down and they want to tap the yellow red back to the back yellow.
So a person could ask, why not just draw around the outside to the back yellow?
True.
Hard
Yep.
line. Hard line.
Hard line.
Hard line.
Really hard line.
They do hope to roll wide with this, and that probably relates to the reason.
Real hard. Hard.
Tight to the guard.
Maybe curl actually.
Past it.
Six.
Does push it right back so that red lies shot stone, yellow second and third, yellow being the Curtis team, the Smith team, Curtis being his third.
We're going to get by that 6 or not?
I just don't. I just think this turn he makes that and he's guarding it. I'd like to get to
this side. We're taking like boards.
I'd like to get to this, but obviously it's a tougher spot.
Yeah, they're talking they'd like to draw down to that red rock. They're just not sure with that out turn. It's pretty tough. There's a lot of swing there.
Makes that.
Well, we did see the Nick Curtis shot over curl, but it was light, so we can't be real sure what the line is. This time, if he over curls, he can in fact come to his top yellow on the top of the 8 foot and tap it.
And, yep.
So.
Problem is, I'm scared he does that, and then what?
So he's going to give it a try. He wants to go to that wide out turn. For Riley Smith, it'll be the in turn.
Might curl an inch less because you threw one here.
And I think they've taken more ice than they did with Nick's shot here. So.
Nick's it. What do you guys think Nick threw? Like. This is 6 feet. You guys like that ice? It's a hair more, but I feel like it should curl a hair less. Right? Yeah. Like it was so fresh on Nick's. I don't want to change the path too much, so we put it on a different
And out this wide, this will be fairly fast out here too.
Okay, right on that. Okay, tee back forward to make that free. So like 13-2 then?
Riley Smith, first shot of this end.
Back eight's good.
The in turn wide draw wants to get to the back 8 foot to the red stone.
Line's good. Oh, line's fine. Yep. Oh. Street. Hard line. Oh, where are you? Hard line.
You got a pistol.
Hard line.
Hey, it looks like he's got a great shot here.
Go. Great brush. Good throw.
And does freeze on the red one. Just across the nose of it. It's a wonderful shot. To lie one, Riley Smith.
Nice to have ice that you can make a shot like that. That was a great one.
I think that's so tough. Well, you could even just nut that. But can I get the 7 off? And you can sit 2. If you go right here, like it's coming like this. If you nut it here, I think the 4 is nutting here. 7's going here.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's our best shot. At least opens up our draw.
Then you got the draw, yeah.
Peel?
But if you ever, well, I guess you could even get real lucky and just kiss the back.
Let's nut that.
I was just going to say, if you just peel it off and he locks one here,
it's
you're
still a draw
the
to a button.
Yeah, okay.
Peel?
Yep.
2/3? Or 7/8?
I think 2/3 is really close.
2/3.
I don't think you want to run it too much on this. Like you can go right, you want to stuff it.
So I think they made a decision here. They're going to run that red rock back. There's going to be a little bit of heat on this one, I think. And 2/3 of a rock, if they could stick it right on that yellow rock.
Actually counting on the red jamming on the yellow and the yellow and the contact
the yellow should spin out
as well.
Yeah, the yellow should spin out of there. And the red one should stay on the back yellow.
A lot of should happens involved here, all dependent on angle. So, J.D. Ryan with the out turn.
Close. Oh, curl. Curl. Hard. Curl. Yes, curl. Sit. Oh, you idiot, Colin.
Well, he does stick the red one that was at the back between the two yellows, but his shooter rolls off the angle, not quite right. Very close.
That was just a little wacky. Would it be like, this is just a normal draw.
So it kind of opens up the out turn, Riley's out turn to come in. To freeze down to that back red rock.
No, it's too short. Dead freeze.
that.
Yeah, I think.
That would be, this would be button, right?
Yeah.
So here?
Yep. You can get to curl.
I know we played the other path. What's that?
One red, one yellow to come. Riley Smith will throw.
2-3, I believe.
Smith throwing the yellow stones. Justin Richter has scored another single point. Now leads Brett Walters 7-1, playing the fifth.
You guys like that ice?
Corey Chambers has scored a pair. He now trails Tanner Lott 3-2, playing the fifth.
Okay, so what I threw will be too much here, right? It's like 30.
Reed Carruthers has scored a pair. He leads Sean Gressy 3-1, playing the fifth. Riley Smith, his outturn, a draw attempt to the
Felt like T to me.
a Ryan stone in the back 8 foot.
Line's a little tight. Where are
Line's good. Line's fine.
Oh, then. No.
Line's
All there.
curl.
You got to curl of anything, but.
Curl.
Curls just enough to it.
Yeah, pretty good shot. So JT just has a jaw down somewhere in the 4 foot for his single point.
I was a little scared of the line. It was taking forever, but I was pretty confident when I got in the slide.
Final shot of the fourth end.
It was so late, too.
Our feature game between JT Ryan of Winnipeg's Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club, Riley Smith of the Winnipeg Thistle Curling Club. Thistle, one of the original 7 clubs that formed the Manitoba Curling Association 130 plus years ago. Ryan's draw, the outturn draw, is underway.
Lots of room.
Lots of room, a little worried about weight, I think.
Line's good.
I think it's coming down
really
now.
moving. It's really moving. Even go straight. Straight. Okay, just keep going.
Weight does come down nicely, rolls into the front of the 4 foot to the edge of the button, back edge of the button. Single point. 2-2 score. JT Ryan, Riley Smith. After 4, we'll be back with the fifth end in a moment.
Thank you for joining us for this Manitoba Championship draw, brought to you by Seagram's VO. Masterfully blended, distinctly Canadian.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Ashland Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Ashland Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at ashland.com.
Two-two tie. JT Ryan, Assiniboine Memorial, Winnipeg. Riley Smith, Thistle Curling Club, Winnipeg. Ryan scored a single point. He's thrown the center line guard right on the McMahon Yates sign. The advertising that we've used throughout the week as the indicator of where that first guard wants to be.
Should be. Well, it looks like it's touching the center line too, so.
Let's stop. Good. Nice shot.
Justin Twist with a nice draw, top 8 foot.
JT will ask his lead, Brandon Radford, to drop one in on top of that yellow behind the center guard.
Line's good. Yep. Where? Line's good. Weight's there. Close. Sorry, Pearson.
About 2 feet too heavy, and gives Riley a chance to make a play on that red rock and
Bumper up.
roll to the wing.
Bump. Close.
Smith throws the Yellowstones.
Yep. Whoa.
Have Hammer in this end,
Nick.
looking at an opportunity to try to build a couple of points.
Whoa. Yeah, Jared. Oh, my God. Jeez.
I think he wanted that one to roll quite a bit further to the
Yeah, it
to the
leaves
left.
Thin half.
Ryan a double and probably, get a little tuck behind that guard.
With Peel? Okay, make it. Curl. Okay, just
This got the nose hit. They're just pretty much through the entire game, both teams have just had a little bit of trouble getting that angle.
Yeah, and those upweight shots, they're just either overthrowing it a little bit or just a little wide of the broom. But they've had some nose hits where they're trying to get rolls.
See, now that answer indicates to me that you were a skip, because you didn't suggest the third possibility that the broom wasn't quite in the right place. You're clearly on the skips union. The skip wouldn't have been wrong.
I always went by the assumption that broom was a suggestion.
So he did nose hit, and Jared Hancock will follow with a hit. Rolls a little bit wide. The angle's still there for a double kill or a hit and roll to center.
Yeah,
the yellow was a stopper.
A little bit tougher than the last one. It's a little more of a roll.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Must be close this time. It's a yep and a roll.
Good.
Rolls up a little bit. That red rock will be peeking out a little past the guard.
Right there.
There's certainly no roll under the guard is possible, especially with the Yellowstone there as backing if you did get that action.
That was control up, so hair less.
So Jared Hancock's here with an in-turn hit, just trying to roll a little to the outside.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Roll right here. Yep. That's fine. It's fine.
It's about as good as he could do. He couldn't do much about that. It was always going to roll to a double position.
Like the out. Thin half. Sure.
So JT will say, let's try that
Where do you
double.
want to see? Yeah, I like there.
He thinks he can get a little action, so it'll roll up
Thin half.
to the top of the 8 foot, maybe get across behind the guard, certainly in that direction.
Yep.
Colin Kurz with the
Hard.
out-turn hit.
Real hard. Whoa. Whoa. Watch the roll. Watch it. Yep.
And once again, almost nose hit.
Big roll away or?
Roll real big.
Yeah, big flop. Yep.
Control up then.
So they're going to make a play on the red rock and try and roll big over to the 8 foot. Get a little bit of separation on those yellow rocks.
Right across center, open side of the rings. That's the hope. But again, it looks like he's just going to be on the nose. In fact, not even to the nose as he kills his own rock with the red.
I thought you, yeah.
That time we did get the indication from Skip Riley
Yeah,
Smith. I thought
did
you
look-
were a hair wide.
Yeah.
like to see a shade less. No.
Coming from the outside in, Colin Kerr's in turn.
Really hard to stick. Hard, Brandon. Hard. Sit. Okay.
Will not stick. Just having trouble getting up to the nose of those shots or getting across the nose of them.
Yeah, that's a few times now. So Riley, he's going to rip the guard and...
He'll be content with a blank here.
Oh, for sure.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Really hard. I got the roll. Oh, hard. Good.
Across the way, things are not going well for Brett Walter, trailing 7-1. 2 red Justin Richter stones in the rings. Walter playing a draw. 3 red Richter stones in the rings. Walter playing a draw has just come up about 6 feet short of the rings.
Let's draw to the button.
And JT will play along with the idea of a blank here. Just throw it on the button. And I'm going to jump over to the Lot Chambers game now because the final shot coming in that one is, to be honest, a little more interesting than the shots in our game here, Kelly. This end is going to go to a blank. And so I'll tell you that Corey Chambers, having scored a deuce to come back to 3-2, sits 2 in the 4-foot. Not quite perfectly buried. Tanner Lott has the opportunity to play past a center line guard. And if he can make a nose tap on a rock biting the button on the tee line, he can probably score a single point.
Hair more, I think, actually. Yeah. Control nose or a hair of a rolled twister.
His sweepers, Stu Shields and Wade Ford.
Should be good ice, eh?
Can't save the rock, and in fact it stays wide and wrecks to give up a steal of 2 to Corey Chambers, who now leads Tanner Lott by a score of 4-3. And we'll go back to Brett Walter, Justin Richter. Richter lying 3, Walter throwing a wide in turn. Needs to get to the 4-foot. His sweeper's on it strong. It's going to curl up to a rock in the top of the 8-foot circle. And we see the Brett Walter concession, a score of 10-1. For Justin Richter. So Justin Richter is the first of the B-side qualifiers into the playoff round. And he will be playing Ryan Weeb later this evening.
Like there? Sure.
And on our sheet, they're just trading rocks. JT put it in the house, and Riley Smith came down and removed it. And
whoa. Curl if you can, just curl. Curl to it, okay.
Ryan's going to roll out, so Riley's just going to run down and throw his rock through and be a blank end.
There's the case. They went through the end a number of times hitting on the nose. That time they wanted to hit on the nose and couldn't quite get it done.
Right.
Try to force Smith to hit, as they did in the early end when he actually hit and stuck trying to blank. This time he doesn't have to. He can throw it through. And it will slide through. The 5th end will conclude with a score of 2-2. We can tell you Reed Carruthers and Sean Grassley are tied 3-3 in the 5th end break. We'll be back with the 6th end of our game between JT Ryan and Riley Smith after that 5th end break.
You can support your curling club or the curling club in your community by buying tickets now in Curl Manitoba's online 50-50. After you win the big prize in the March 31st draw, 100% of the proceeds will be dispersed to the curling clubs of Manitoba for their use as needed. All you have to do is be sure to click the button to assign your ticket purchase to the curling club you wish to support. To purchase your curling club's 50/50 tickets, go online to fundingchange.ca/curlmanitoba or scan the QR code on your screen now.
It means coming together, helping one another, being there, showing support. That's community. Getting together with your chums you want to curl with.
It's important to volunteer, help out as much as we can.
I love curling.
I love curling.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork, locally grown, globally preferred.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Knott Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto
Why
services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
Where can you find handmade delicious pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, and the finest Manitoba-sourced pressure-cooked fried chicken? From small towns to big cities with 38 locations, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your made-in-Manitoba chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
You work hard to keep it all together. And when you need a little help, we're there. At PharmaSave, we see you.
Live well with PharmaSave.
You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Brier in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now, 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/curlmanitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now. You can get your tickets now for the Progressive 50/50 in support of the Neepawa Curling Club and the Yellowhead Center by scanning the QR code on your screen now. The final draw will be February 12th at 3:45. Tickets are 1 for $3, 2 for $5, 5 for $10, or 12 for $20.
At McMunn & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMunn & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMunnandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
He said, I'll never bother you with it.
We're back in Neepawa. You can see that scoreboard. JT Ryan, a pair of singles. Riley Smith, 2 on the third end, is just blanked end 5. He blanked end 2, and it paid off with a deuce. His logic, of course, hammer in the home end if he can do it. A 2 at the home end gives him a 4-2 lead, so that's his objective here going into the 6th end of our game between J.T. Ryan and Riley Smith. One of the games on the B side has already ended. Justin Richter has advanced as the 5th qualifier, joining Brent Irwin, Ryan Weeb, Braden Calvert, Matt Dunstone, the A-side qualifiers. 3 more to be determined over the next hour or so here in the Neepawa Arena, the Yellowhead Center. First red stone, the Ryan stone, right into the rings.
Right here.
Riley's calling for a corner guard here.
It's curling.
Doesn't look to be getting the swing quite as wide as he wanted to, but here it goes now. And will he pull up short of the rings? Yes, he does.
Yep.
J.T. Ryan will ask his lead to put that rock back now up on the center line. Just across center, perhaps.
Halfway. It's about halfway. We're pretty close to tight. Line snug. This line. Only Brandon. Okay, go. Yeah, go. Oh, whoa. No. Hook. Sit. That'll work. Close. Clean. Yep. Hard. Hard, Nick. Okay, sitting there. Okay. Nice throw.
Okay, we're back here, and JT, he's calling for just a quiet little hit and roll.
Huh? Yep. Hard!
You're close.
Whoa!
Real close. Yep.
Whoa! No. Curl.
This slides past that guard. Would have liked to get it flip under a little bit, but
Yeah, they were sweeping to keep it straight, and just need a little bit more curl. Gives Riley the opportunity to do the same.
his second man, Jared Hancock's.
Whoa. Always Nick's. Yeah, it's hard for a piece, Nick. Whoa. Straight.
Just slides right by a full miss.
Got moved by JT. That was a power stance.
Might be lucky that he didn't touch it. He could have pushed it behind those guards.
Okay. Halfway.
Yeah, but it sure changes the end.
Absolutely does.
Yeah.
The Ryan team now the opportunity to get one up on the center line to control the center of the rings. Ryan wanting to steal or at least force.
Just past it. Sit. Just past it. Stop moving.
Sit. Good.
Really good.
Shot.
Came to rest on the McMunnin Yates. Perfect shot.
3/4.
So he's going to run that rock
I like
that
that.
was just put there. About 3/4 he's calling for, and try and spill the one under the house.
Third, Nick Curtis. They go the out turn hit. Just misses it.
And the guards are building up.
Yeah, they're already
TJ calling for
It was here for me.
in-turn draw here to the top 12 foot.
I'd rather over.
Well, if those two
than
guards
under,
overlap, there's no reason not to go into the top of the rings.
Exactly.
Yeah, right on top. But I'd rather over curl it. I think that's, yeah, top 8. Okay, let's make it. Hot, it's hot, it's hot. It's through the house.
Sweepers aren't touching this.
It's through the house. I'm so bad. Whoa, you're by.
Looking for sweeping if necessary to keep from knocking their own out. There was enough weight on that one. Was it going to pull up in the back of the rings? Yes, it is. But not a good result in that at that point.
No, it kind of
opportunity missed.
Kind of let
like hack?
Riley off the hook there a little bit. So Riley's just playing a hack weight shot here, just quiet, move it
I
back.
don't even mind this because they got to hit it probably, right? I still think hack though.
Still playing hack weight, but now he's calling that he'd like to get a little bit of a roll to the outside.
Yep. Where? Yep. Gotta go. Hard.
A little bit of panic sweep call there.
This is getting pretty close to the center line.
Does just make that small contact roll right through the rings.
Is the hair snug? Just through the intern. Halfway. So I might as well throw it again. You want the same broom? Yeah.
You don't see that much. 3 misses kind of in a row.
Think so? Well, you're losing a lot less of the sheet.
Colin Kurz needs to hold back on his weight. A dozen feet at least from his previous shot.
Line's good. Always Pearson. Line's good. Gotta sit. It's good. Halfway is good if it's halfway. No, not Brandon. Sit. Oh. Sit. Good.
Well, he's got it on the center line. It's a little high, and
like this?
but probably did the job.
I mean, this is here too. I think he got a rip. That guard on its own is pretty high. It's this one or this.
I don't like hack or anything here. Like,
It's like a back line. Like you're not even trying to kill it. You're just trying to get it to the 8 foot.
I'm trying to take them both there.
I think this feels safer.
So the difference is the finesse shot or the power shot?
Yeah, I think they're choosing the power shot.
You can get them all.
2/3 or
2/3. Heel.
So the idea is to run that red, the middle red in across the face to spill the 2 out of the back.
Right, and it kind of opens up that side too a little bit too. So.
Close. No. Close. Yep. Hard. Okay.
Well, he jammed it back and just rolled behind all the yellow corner guards. So
curled up a little too much.
It did, yeah.
Leaves the 2 reds in the rings. It does open up the 4-foot circle.
The dig?
So Ryan has a real opportunity here to sink one and,
yeah, I
and
mean,
lay
you can,
3 reds.
overhook it, I'm saying. Yeah, I think you just try to bury it good. Okay. You want top 4, eh?
Fight top 4?
Yeah. Or like even top, well, yeah. It might even be here. So that this is just, we're still shot, and then he's gonna have to wrap kind of back here.
Fighting top 4?
So skip rocks to
Touch
come.
the forefoot, I think.
JT Ryan will throw first. Smith has last rock. Ryan with the 2 already in the rings, trying to sink one behind that center guard. Fully in the 8-foot, bite the top of the forefoot.
Yeah, I think he'd like to bite the forefoot here.
Does not want to be deep, doesn't want to be behind the tee line.
No, that'd be a big mistake.
Less than I've been giving you.
Lots of room. But wait.
Sweepers are
Straight.
Radford
Straight.
and Pearson.
It's still straight. Okay, then go. Line's good. Gotta go. It looks way light. Okay.
And that is because it is light.
Well, let Riley off the hook again. If he can sink one here, he's got a good chance of
He's going to have the port. We just got to be
coming
shot
up with
right
his 2.
Let's make it nice.
Yeah.
Middle, at least, eh?
Middle should get you to here, right?
Yeah.
Do you want a hair more?
Outside, yeah. We can carve it.
I think, yeah, I agree.
I think we can, yeah.
Maybe, I don't mind a hair more, yeah. Okay. What do you think of this ice?
So it's Riley Smith throwing his first stone of this 6th end. He'll now try to sink it around
There is going to be a hole.
another guard, the extra guard out there.
Overbury a hair on the one
Although
on
a guard
Jared's side.
that can be promoted by Ryan if need be.
Are we 13-8, or do you think it's a hair faster with the sweep? Okay. Okay, bite the 4.
It's the Smith out turn.
Decent ad, though. Good ad.
Twists and
Room.
Hancocks are the sweepers.
Line's good.
Out there.
Room. Got to curl a lot.
Where are we? Where are we, guys?
Jared, you got to walk it. Line's getting better.
Jared's rock.
Walk it hard.
Hard, boys.
Hard.
Good brush. Good judge.
And he does pull it right behind that center guard,
Yeah.
right to the button.
That's a pretty good shot. So I think JT will be satisfied to. He might be playing to top it back just a little bit, but I don't think he'd be disappointed just freezing to it and maybe holding Riley to just 1 point.
Well, if he can make the freeze to the face of that Yellowstone, Riley's going to have to look at a tap on a rock on the other side.
Yeah, there is a hole with on the other side there. Just this angle, it's hard to see, but
Line's good.
No, it's way out there.
sweepers haven't touched this rock, and it's got too much line.
He will curl as he comes to that Yellowstone, but he'll slide around behind it. In fact, he draws to the edge of the button, sitting right beside it. But
Play the hits.
a rock that Smith can come to tap back to lie to.
Yeah, you can roll away a touch. What are you seeing? Bump?
I'm seeing hack.
Hack?
Right here?
Okay.
That's not enough for
A little more?
I think I am. Bumps the weight. We don't
Good
want to
shot
play
here.
a
He's
weight
gotta
where
have
we
the
can
perfect
feather our own,
weight,
right? The same ice, though. Yep. That look like bumper ice.
A little too heavy, it might run straight. A little too cute. You don't want to rub the guard, that's for sure.
I think even more, honestly.
So Riley Smith lies one. Trying to score that second point. Needs to pass the guard get to the face of a red rock on the tee line in the 4-foot circle and stick right on the nose. He can roll outwards an inch or so. JT Ryan does have third shot biting the other side of the 4-foot circle. So we'll see his shot is underway, the out turn.
Clean, yep, hard! Whoa, clean! Whoa! Jared! Clean! Whoa!
Well,
He's going to be fine.
And he does make a very fine direct nose contact, a 2 for Riley Smith. So, for the second time in this game, a blank pays off in a deuce, and it is 4-2, Smith over Ryan. As we go to the 7th end, we'll have that for you in a moment.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At McMunn & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMunn & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMunnandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
You can support your curling club or the curling club in your community by buying tickets now in Curl Manitoba's online 50-50. After you win the big prize in the March 31st draw, 100% of the proceeds will be dispersed to the curling clubs of Manitoba for their use as needed. All you have to do is be sure to click the button to assign your ticket purchase to the curling club you wish to support. To purchase your curling club's 50-50 tickets, go online to fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen now.
2-point leads in all 3 games left on the ice in the B-side qualifier games here at the 2023 Viterra Championship in Nipoa. Reed Carruthers has just scored 2 on the 6th to take a 5-3 lead over Sean Grassi. Corey Chambers has stolen another point to take a 5-3 lead over Tanner Lott. And in our game between Riley Smith and JT Ryan, Smith, nice, delicate tap weight, kind of lightweight hit past the guard to score a deuce and take a 4-2 lead. A fairly routine kind of a shot in some ways, Kelly, but yet a real finesse shot to make that nose contact in such a tight area.
It was. Yeah, it was pretty much wide open, but still you got to be careful on those shots, and to get the deuce was big for him.
So it shows these guys, they love the power game. They love the big weight hits. They love to see the rocks banging and crashing and rolling, and yet in that instance, that isn't the kind of shot that's required. The shot that's required is that controlled, delicate weight, and threw it very, very nicely.
Yeah, that's the thing with these young players. They can play all the shots. So
straight. Yep. Whoa. Sit. Sorry, Pearson.
So the Riley Smith stone in the back of the 4-foot, corner guard by Ryan, center guard by Smith, and then Ryan's attempt to come to the yellow stone in the back of the 4-foot slides deep. So the momentum again shifts to the Smith team as they'll go around their own guard.
Nick, a little bit. Nick.
Yeah, just a little heavy on that draw and just didn't take the curl.
Twister, you're going to have to walk it if you can. No, it's here. Let it die. I don't know. We're right in the pocket.
Well, that isn't what he was looking for either. He wanted to be behind the corner guard, so this kind of helps the Ryan team a little bit. Just play a freeze down in there. Get some rocks around.
Just 2 feet difference in weight. That rock sitting top of the button, biting the top of the button is perfect. Biting the back of the button is a real friend to the Ryan team, who have to set about now scoring at least a couple.
Weight's really good. Weight's perfect. Whoa. A bit. Go, more.
And they start with
So good.
pretty much a frozen to 2 stones in the back of the forefoot.
Yeah.
Same weight.
So I think Riley's just going to kind of play the same thing. He'd like to just kind of top it just a little bit, just unlock him a bit.
Less. Room. Hard if you're less. Hard. Hard, boys. Really curling. You got to go. Never off. Never off. Keep going.
Strong sweep from these young men, and they bring it right into the top. Over curls a little bit, however, and the red stone is now frozen to 3 yellow rocks all around it.
Just about
That on the
surrounded.
yellow? Top button. Okay.
So TJ's just going to call for the same shot as what the last red rock was. Freeze right in there.
More line. Easy line. Gotta go wait. Hard then. Close. Straight. Yeah, go. Get close. Hard, Colin. Hard.
Well, that's frankly remarkable sweeping. I would have guessed that rock was dead halfway in.
Yeah, they were grunting on it pretty good at the end there.
But now the time has come to...
we're going to start to see some blasting.
Bang and crash a little. Run that yellow guard through.
Yep. Hard. Touch that. Good.
Well, there's an interesting result that I'll get you to describe, Kelly.
Yeah. A lot of rocks are moving. I think it's actually maybe... I know there's a lot of red rocks in there, but Riley wasn't in a very good spot before. So.
It's really flat.
Give me like 30 seconds here.
Come take a look.
Thank God.
It's probably a smart idea here as well to give Colin a chance to catch his breath.
Probably not
Yeah, well, being 2 points down and you've got an end looking like that maybe you can score a couple or maybe 3, you want to talk things over.
We sit here. It's getting real dicey for them. They got to play a double.
I don't really know what else we play besides that.
Even if I do this, like I think you throw to try to punch it. When you do that.
So you're trying to hit half rock, thick half?
But if we do this, and they roll here.
Then we're running.
Yeah. Why don't we just make that?
Yeah. Thick
Like,
half.
I like intern with like,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
So I think what they're going to do, they're going to try and make that that double. It's a pretty flat double.
Throw it hard. You're going to throw it hard.
He said he's going to throw it hard. I don't doubt that.
And that's the end.
Ice right on the inside of the rock. The in-turn big weight hit.
Yep. Close. Yes. Hard. Really hard. Hard.
And yes, in fact, that double kill was possible. Well, it's not a kill.
Well,
as a matter of fact, it is a kill.
It is a kill, yeah.
All of a sudden, we see 3 red rocks. Here we see this.
Yeah, so I think Riley wants to make the double here and maybe get a little roll under.
Makes the contact, rolls out.
Normal?
That double kill actually is one of the few times that either of these teams has been able to get to the inside of the target stone. And of course, they started well inside.
Well, yeah.
But that one just never did get to the nose of it again. Needed the nose to make the double kill. final of third stones here in the 7th end, and it is Colin Kurz.
Clean, clean, yep. Oh, clean, clean, yep. Hard, hard. Clean, 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 clean. Good.
Well, there's a nose hit, and
Doesn't matter.
so Riley's thinking about a corner freeze to the shot rock.
Right here. It's top 8. Yep.
Facing 4 with skip stones to come.
Yeah, it's not how you would
Just gonna run it so it's close to
envision the
nose
end to
freeze
be
as
when
we
you're
can.
2 up, but
And not how we would have
full 8
envisioned
basically. Full 8
about
in
4
there
shots
in the
ago
second.
when there was that whole cluster of
yeah,
mostly yellow stones in the 4-foot circle.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. 13-8 T.
So Riley Smith with an outturn draw attempt. He wants to freeze to the shot rock.
Where are we? Hard! Wait only. Close.
Close, take a look. Line's great.
Full 8.
Easy, easy. Line's great, guys. Line's great.
Gotta be perfect.
Got a pistol here.
Whoa.
Easy, no bounce, no bounce.
Well, that was a great shot.
Nice shot, Riley.
He does take away all of the 3 outliers, leaves 1 yellow or 1 red rock counting in the 4-foot.
What do you even do? Right? It's hard to kill unless, like this is just almost, I think it goes on to it all day, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I hate that. You're gonna, like, you might be able to do that if we wanted to, on your last, try to pick it off the top for a bunch. Depends what, I mean.
I think you kind of got to go here.
Okay.
Edge 12.
So with a bit of wisdom, JT Ryan basically is acknowledging there's no way they're going to bring those 3 outliers into play.
No, so he's just going to play a draw around his red one.
Freezes, guard the corner freeze. Let him drop it.
2. Yeah, give him this 2.
2 feels nice.
Recognizing here the risk now is that a run back on the yellow guard puts Riley Smith
If you do this, you just
into shot rock
just so
position.
you can try to.
We just
Yeah.
need 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Riley, I don't know if he'd want to try that or not.
It'll be interesting to see how this one unfolds now. JT Ryan with his out-turn draw wants to get to the tee line.
Line's good. Where? Line's good. Keep it out there.
Yep.
Hard. Hard. Hard line.
Hard line.
Hard.
So this is just walking sideways here.
Hard. Oh, I don't know. Yep. Okay. That's fine.
That's not bad.
That's fine and that's not bad. Neither spoken with a lot of enthusiasm.
No, it isn't what they were after, but
Riley Smith trying to decide if there is any way he can score. More importantly, is there any risk here of us giving up a big end?
We're
that's the
second.
thing.
Do you ever?
There's a lot of red rocks in there, so.
We're second.
Do you ever do
So
that?
he said that Riley said that the yellow rock is second shot.
Well, we're second. Can we just do this?
Well, it's that or just do this. Yeah.
I don't want to hit this and leave him something. You want to look at that quick? Are we second?
That's what they're talking when they don't want to. They don't want to make a play on that last rock of
problem with
Ryan's,
rolling
just
here
in
is that
case they
run.
leave him
That's
something
so
that
close, man.
he
Jams
could make
on
a
it.
double to get the
hard
that
to
yellow
see.
second
Or we go
shot
here.
out.
This is here. I don't hate that. I mean, if you cheek that, I don't think you kill yourself.
No.
Here? Right here. That's called.
It's close. It might. It's
Right here?
close.
So they decided they're going to play a draw around those 2 on the 4-foot.
this enough ice? We cannot wreck. Okay, 13/8 T. Back button.
That red corner guard is, it shouldn't come into play, but
Belt there.
your weight has to be perfect to get by it, too.
Whoa then, whoa. It's gonna die a lot out here.
He's staying
Gonna
out.
be close.
Yeah, he's by the snap as it dies.
Back and forth. No. Sit. Sit. Fuck.
He will slide through.
It's still just 2. It's all right. Like, at the end of the day,
Doesn't
can't
really
waste any more
change
time there.
anything. Yeah.
Doesn't
What you
change.
got?
I think this is the easiest shot.
Could do this, but I think this always goes into here, though. Yeah.
So they just got to bump
move that 7 in for
outside
2.
red one up to the 4 foot and get their 2 points, I think.
Like, the only thing is that if you run it onto here, this is probably nutting here. We might get.
I'm also it's a millimeter high and they steal one.
Oh, I know.
But haven't made a lot of these draws, so. I'll try to bump it. I'll give it a whirl. Give me edge.
Okay. You just got to move it a millimeter.
So the decision is the cautious one, probably the smart one, and we'll just play a little draw, tap, move that red stone up to remove any question of whether or not it's second shot. It's obviously not second shot, or they'd be drawing on the other side trying to score 3.
No, they thought the yellow had second shot, and I know it'd be nice to make a play on that yellow somehow to bring those reds in, but I don't think that's the smart call.
Riley Smith gets full points for that draw, doesn't he, to put that yellow stone in
Line's
on top
good.
of the red.
Keep it
That was
out
a
there.
big shot.
Where? Hard. Line's 5.
So JT Ryan, with
Where?
his final shot, needs to
Yes,
get to
keep
the
going.
red stone in the 8 foot, move it
Hard,
an inch.
Pearson, hard.
Always go. Never off.
Hard, go.
Never off. Never off. Never off. Go.
Looks
He's
like
going
he's
to get
fine.
the contact. Did get a little contact, just enough probably to
he
score
got his-
for
got
that
his
second point. So it is a deuce, down 4-2. JT Ryan plays the tap to the 4 foot to score 2. Tied 4-4. Ryan and Smith will have the 8th end from Neepawa in a moment.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Where can you find handmade delicious pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, and the finest Manitoba-sourced pressure-cooked fried chicken? From small towns to big cities with 38 locations, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your made-in-Manitoba chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Back in Neepawa's Yellowhead Center, JT Ryan makes a gentle tap, a bump to the 4 foot circle to score a deuce. It is 4-4. JT Ryan, Riley Smith playing in a B-side qualifying game in the 2023 Viterra Championship. Over a sheet, Tanner Lott has scored 2 to tie Corey Chambers. They're tied 5-5 in their qualifying game. Reed Carruthers has stolen a single point on the 7th. He leads Sean Grassie 6-3, playing end number 8 in their qualifying game.
All right.
12-5.
JT Ryan, center guard. Riley Smith, draw behind, goes through the rings. So Ryan will work now at trying to use his own center guard to build a steal or at least force Riley Smith to a single here on the ninth end.
Weight's really
Eighth
close.
end. Sorry, I was
like the
an end
line.
ahead of myself.
Weight's good. Want to go a bit.
Colin. Easy. Okay, Colin.
Gotta go weight. Weight's good.
Whoa.
Weight's really good.
Colin, yep. Hard. Great shot. Good for you.
There's a good draw. Top button.
Full 4.
Probably just calling Justin Twist to come down, freeze on it.
Room. Line only. To it. Line. It's always Jared's. Got to curl a lot. 13.9. It's heavy again. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. Shoot. Line was real.
Not much heavy, but just enough.
Just
that
enough, yeah.
It's not the shot he wanted, rolling around the edge of that red to the back of the button.
Try to get here. If you over curl, that's good.
Well, even if you tap that red and you sit frozen. I think you gotta go line.
JT calling for an in-turn here to come down.
Weight's good.
Freeze down on the red
Wanna
one.
go a bit. Yep. No, weight's good. Weight's really good.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Whoa.
Wanna go?
Yep.
Weight's good.
Hard.
We gotta get by.
Hard.
Shoot. Curl and spin.
I was saying low to just get on that one. That's not bad. Think so?
Just that little bit underweight, over curls and rubs the guard.
Yep.
Make this one good too. It's a little scary. I like that one. Roll a corner, peel. 3 quarters.
So they're playing the double here, 3/4 of rock, trying to roll to a corner guard.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. 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 Roll it. Really good. Beauty. Thistle.
Perfect shot.
And he does leave the corner guard. It's just straight out from about the second R in Viterra. A couple feet in front of the rings, maybe only a foot.
Weight's good.
Hard line.
Hard line. We're high.
Gotta go weight. Really gotta keep it out there.
We're okay. Halfway.
We're gonna over curl.
Okay.
They were calling tight line on this early, and
Dead.
it is going to over curl.
Leaves the red stone in the 4-foot circle wide open for Riley Smith to make a play on.
Yep. Oh. Pretty good.
Jaron Hadcock just made the nose hit.
Works, yeah.
So we'll see JT Ryan now play a hit, maybe double kill, try to get a little roll under the guards.
Roll on top the other way. It's okay too.
Better. Much better. Great first one.
We really shouldn't be anywhere near the guard to make the roll. So.
Doable. Yep. Whoa. Curl. Hard. Good throw.
Just need to curl a little bit more and got the nose hit of it.
Easy.
Riley's going to try and come down here and roll to the open side.
He'll be happy to move the action away from that center line.
Yeah.
Whoa. Close. Jared. Hard! Hard, Jared! Whoa!
Oh, sake, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Oh, what happened to that?
Once again, over curls and removes the guard.
Time to get one of those flies under there.
They figured it picked.
Had to have. It went
Yeah.
real quick and
Yeah.
pretty extreme. So big break, however, for JT Ryan, who can now make a pass at the yellow rock in the back of the forefoot and slide to the back corner. If nothing else, setting things up to force Smith to a single.
No. Clean, yep. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Clean. Whoa, curl, curl. Curl. Really hard,
More
Brandon.
curl, more
Hard.
curl.
Whoa,
Whoa, straight.
Good.
Roll under the corner now.
Bumper, make the roll.
Riley's calling for in-turn, bumper weight. Get a little flip in behind that corner guard.
Close, yep. Close. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Last of the third stones here in the eighth end.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Not going to get the roll behind that he's looking for. In fact,
Yeah,
he's
right
going to
past
roll
it.
back across the other way.
Not bad. Not bad. Be nice to just play it nice and cheeky over here, but
Yeah.
you like that?
Bumper.
Yep. I like that.
So JT's going to try and throw bumper weight here and kind of split the rings.
Bumper, make the roll. Just bumper and make the roll.
Clean.
JT Ryan
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
is looking to contact the yellow
yep,
on an
yep.
angle, push it out past his own red stone in the forefoot, and roll to the back corner of the rings.
Curl, curl. Good. Great shot. Hard, hard, hard.
Does just exactly that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I never like it.
Wanted to roll a little deeper than that. May have left a double
He
kill.
left a double, yep.
I like thick half with the out turn. Thick half, good. Right there.
Spin up a hair would be nice.
Okay. Thick half with the out. Be nice to spin up a hair.
So Riley Smith not wasting much time here. He's
My out turn.
Down to about 7 minutes on his clock. That's lots, but it's not an excessive amount.
No.
It's my low
3.5 to 4 minutes an end is a kind of a normal. So if they keep things fairly open, it's lots of time. If
Lots
it
of
gets
time.
real cluttered, then it can start to get tight. So we'll see the Smith out turn hit. Wants to hit the center line side, go across to get the double kill.
said right off, so it's
He's going to get the nose hit.
Nose hit.
Once again, not able to get across the center of the rock.
Yep.
Gives JT Ryan the opportunity to hit and stick in the rings.
Same throw.
Force a single point at the very least.
Maybe just a smidge less.
I think that's the first smidge we've heard this week. JT Ryan's in turn. As he said about
Yep.
bumper weight.
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Clean. Yep.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa, clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
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 Hard
Good.
picture.
Good, good.
yeah, got a nose hit. So it looks like Riley, to get a point, he's got to roll a little bit
Think you like the draw, or
or play the draw.
you could even come to this one here. Take like
No, just straight here, I
right
think.
here. Good. Okay.
Does it surprise you he's playing the draw? Kelly, you'd play the draw. I know you would.
I don't know if I would.
In this situation, tied 4-4? Maybe not, eh? You maybe hit, even if you miss the hit, you only give up one.
Yeah. Miss the draw, you give up two.
Hair last.
Well, we'll see. Confident, obviously, that he can put it on the button. Just needs to be full 4 foot with that out-turn draw.
Where are we? Curling lots. Where are we, guys? Take a look, boys. Clean. Clean it. 10. Oh.
Coming into the top of the 4 foot. And in fact is going to slide right between the wickets back into the 12-foot circle. And JT Ryan will put 2 points on the board. A stolen 2, a gift to him from Riley Smith. A 6-4 lead, first lead of the game since the opening end for JT Ryan over Smith. We'll be back with end number 9 in a moment.
Thank you for joining us for this Manitoba Championship draw, brought to you by Seagram's VO. Masterfully blended, distinctly Canadian. You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Brier in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now. 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/curlmanitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now.
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our Bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
Facing a pair. One half in the 4 foot, one biting the 4 foot. Riley Smith elects to draw on the 8th end. Slides deep through the 4 foot. Gives up a steal of 2. So JT Ryan and his team from Assiniboine Memorial take a 6-4 lead into the 9th end of our game from the 2023 Viterra Championship in Neepawa. Ryan now really in a position to control the game, puts that first rock right in the 4 foot circle, the corner guard by Smith's team. And Ryan quite content to come right into the rings, top of the 8 foot.
Yeah, that's probably an end he didn't plan on stealing 2 on, and but it's definitely given him momentum now, and Riley's calling for another corner guard.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that last end and needs to regroup quickly. Looking for that guard sitting on the end of the McMunn Yates sign. Just outside the end of it.
Yeah, Justin Twist got 2 good guards on there.
Tight. Tight? Yeah. Might roll in off it. Line's okay. Easy. AP, get ready.
It'll curl. We're halfway.
Start going, Pearson.
Go.
More. Hard, AP. Hard. Hard, Pearson.
Got a good
go,
one.
Go.
Got a good one.
Hard. Go.
Really good one.
More.
Great brush.
Good brush. Just hack, wait, dead nose.
Didn't get quite across quite far enough. They're going to come through on the in-turn side between the two stones.
Yeah, there's a hole there, so they just want to punch the shot rock through the house and leave the yellow one frozen to the middle red one.
Whoa! Close, yep! Hard! Hard!
He does navigate the port, does get the tap.
Perfect shot.
Yellow rock perfectly frozen to that red stone in the top of the forefoot.
I like this. You can lock this on, and then we're in really good shape.
Okay, JT's going to try and lock this one on that yellow rock.
Think there.
Top 8.
Think there.
Oh. Top 8, line's good.
Oh, we're deeper than that. Back 4.
Just gotta find the
Back 4. Back 4.
No, it's really diving.
Really diving.
We're beside our red.
Straight, yep, hard! Great.
Just dove in there.
That came in sideways, yes.
So you heard them talk. They were fairly confident that one was coming past deep, or at least to the side of the red.
Back 4, they were calling, yeah.
I like it.
I don't even mind straight running it. Roll to a corner. We got lots here. Normal.
So Riley's going to run the red rock back in, try and roll to a corner guard.
Yep.
He'll leave 2 reds and a yellow, but more favorable for himself, he thinks.
Roll it. Great shot.
And it turns out I was wrong. He left only 1 red, well behind the corner, a rock, in fact, that he can draw to.
Lots of guards.
I think we're probably just nosing.
I think you want to make a roll, right?
Yeah. Let's make sure nose isn't bad.
Yep.
Control.
That's control.
Yeah, do you want us a little less?
No, I like it.
Colin Kurz is first of this end.
Clean.
Close. Yep.
Hard. Real hard.
Hard. Right to it.
Hard to it. That'll work.
Well, they got a hit and roll there, but it's really not ideal for the Ryan team. It's behind the tee line and gives Riley a chance to draw down in there.
He'll try to go into the 8-foot onto the Viterra sign, covering the R's, and sets up an angle to be jammed back if JT does try to follow it.
Where? Whoa! Room! Room!
If we're deep, don't go.
Line's good.
Line's fine.
Line's good. Twister's rock.
Oh, no, on its own. It's really
Over
curling.
curling. Clean it, please.
No.
Where are we? We're
Whoa,
freezing this.
look at it.
He'll slide deep right to the red stone, shot stone, biting the forefoot.
Could just throw a bomb at that. Just peel it. Yeah, it's probably, well, yeah, or I freeze it.
Quite a difference in those two.
Yeah.
Let's pick it. Is that better? Yeah.
Right, like I think if we pick it, I make it.
Peel? What kind of weight?
Like, sorry?
What kind of weight?
Peel.
Okay.
They had mentioned freezing, but I think peel is the shot that they want to play here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he'll probably get rid of the red rock behind the tee line as well.
Yeah,
Takes away the opportunity to freeze to it.
Whoa.
Yes.
No.
Why? Why? Yes.
Good.
Why? I'm going to tell you, Kelly, I don't think I've ever heard a third say to the skip, why, in the middle of a sweep call. Two guys just not quite thinking the exact same result was what they were targeting.
Right, yeah.
It does give them the opportunity, Smith, the opportunity to draw again past that guard.
It's got to curl a mile.
This time he's not going to get the curl he wants.
Yeah, we got like out count that one.
And he's going to slide deep as well, not just deep, but probably through the rings. Not quite through the rings. Well,
that might be.
Looking over Colin's shoulder, I think camera angle will dictate whether or not that is out or not, but certainly.
Definitely not what he wanted.
Red lies too. Yeah, definitely 8 feet deep.
Sure. Where were you here? Yeah, bite top 4. Yeah. Just bite top 4.
So JT wants to come down and put this on the, probably on the oars of the Viterra.
Force now definitely in play, Kelly. The 2-point lead for Ryan, thanks to the steal on the 8th end. Chance to put a third one in the rings.
Yeah, that was a big 2-point steal for JT.
Little line, hard line bit. Gotta go line.
Corey Chambers has just hit for a 4 to go up 9-6. And that's after 9. It'll be 9-6 going home with Tanner Lott holding hammer.
Never start. No, just let it. Oh, shit. Go way back if you can. Can you go back here? I think we want to go.
There's room to say it doesn't have to go. It's going by itself.
Yeah, that's a little deeper than he wanted.
Probably here, right? Something to jam on. Like, I just feel like we go here. There's no perfect spot.
Here definitely gives Riley a chance here.
Well, the 2 is in play again, where a moment ago I was saying that looking like Ryan was set to force a single.
Force a single point, yeah.
Your first one is here, and it overcurled a hair. So right there.
Riley Smith's first skip stone here in the 9th end.
Broom's down the whole way. Where's my broom? Oh, shit. Like biting the 4. He'll just pick it through the hole again if we freeze, right? 14.
Well, the Riley Smith clock is clicking down towards 3 minutes. It's down to 3:13, so he is, with one more shot yet to play this end, he's going to be under 3 minutes to play the last end.
Hard line. Where are we?
But this is the end where he has to score, and
Take a
looking
look.
at
Just bite the 4.
trying to put this one in here, sealed up in front of the 2 reds.
Please. Not bad.
And sets it on the tee line.
Also, if you want, probably not. I was wondering, from your hack, you could chase it. But no, I just like that. Yeah. You just threw it. Same ice. I was a little soft. I'll throw it. Yeah.
So Ryan just talked about it there, and they're just going to play down to the corner freeze, the
top 4,
the yellow rock.
Yeah.
Got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah. I was a hair snug. I kind of pinched it. A hair more or better throw and a little bit less weight.
Probably wants to top it a little bit, actually.
Wants to tap it, but he wants to be cornered on it as well, so that there is not an opportunity for Smith to come down and push it through.
Yeah.
So it is the final stone of the 9th end for JT Ryan. An out-turn draw for the left-hander.
Line's good. Never curl. Whoa, don't curl. Straight. Yep. Where? Yep. Hard line. Make it good. Hard. 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 Oh, it just picked you. Fucking piece of shit. Fuck off.
Well, bad break for the Ryan team. Got one a little earlier in their favor. This one goes against them, and it does leave Riley Smith a chance to draw.
For his deuce to tie the game, yeah.
Got to be a little cautious about that high corner guard. Probably not in play. So, will the break pan out in a deuce for Riley Smith?
Jared! Really hard, Jared. Really hard.
Oh. Both of you!
Oh, oh, oh.
Hard!
Straight,
hard!
Straight.
Hard! Go, go, go!
And yes, it does, as he draws full to the edge of the button. Lots of curl at the end. 2 for Riley Smith. Tie game, 6-6 coming home. We'll have that 10th end of the game from Neepawa in just a moment.
We hope you're enjoying this Manitoba Championship Curling, brought to you by Seagram's 83, Manitoba's favorite Canadian whiskey.
Where can you find handmade delicious pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, and the finest Manitoba-sourced pressure-cooked fried chicken? From small towns to big cities with 38 locations, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your made in Manitoba chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Eat. Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Six, tied coming home. JT Ryan and Riley Smith. A break for the Ryan team on the 8th end when facing 2. Riley Smith is a little heavy on a draw, slides through the 4-foot circle to give up a steal of 2. A break for Riley Smith when JT Ryan's last rock draw picked came up short of the rings, allowed Smith a draw for 2. He was full value for the draw and scored the deuce. So JT Ryan, Smith tied coming home, JT Ryan with last rock.
Well, that 9th end was a skip's deuce, but that was a tough second point to navigate that wide yellow guard and as it's drawing, you've got to get by the center guard too.
An interesting situation when you look at those two, and there appear to be as much as 4 feet almost between the two guards, but given how high out the top one was,
exactly,
they had to be pretty tight to it in order to get past the other one, and they were pretty tight it by the time they got there.
Well, he was on the center of the guard for probably about 2 feet in front of it, and it just got by it. So played it exactly the way you had to.
Weight's good.
So a pair of yellow stones, Smith stones, up the center line.
Gotta go, Brandon. Yep.
JT Ryan has put a rock in the top 12 foot on one side, playing around the other side to the 4 foot to the button. Over curls the center line, bites the button. And Smith will play
back 12.
Red on red.
Yeah, just trying to move those rocks back a bit.
That draw, just too good.
It was a great draw.
Yep. Back line.
So they've got to move them.
Whoa. Yep, hard. All the way. All the way. Hard, Nick. Gotta go. Gotta go. Okay, just roll it. That's all right.
Cracking them all.
Over curls and
try to
pushes
make
that
them all
red
or no,
back,
just
sits
one?
top
Just
12
one.
foot.
Okay.
You like this ice?
JT is going to try and clear a little bit off the front here.
Yep. Real hard. To it. Hard.
So the Smith team will go wide out-turn draw.
I think he's playing a center guard again.
He'll want to replace that guard that was just ripped off.
Gotta go. Hard. Overstop. Whoa. Shit. Sit. Okay.
Over curls the center line. And JT will play off the close guard now.
Yeah, he wants to kind of clean up the center, so he's...
Yep.
Last of second stones here for the Ryan team from Assiniboine Memorial.
I think I got to put on a gripper if I'm going to shoot. Right there.
Another guard.
Another guard, split the center line.
Nick Curtis.
Right here.
His first shot of the 10th.
Hard, boys.
Hard, guys.
Hard, boys, go!
Boys are working on this hard.
Hard! Hard. For fuck's sake.
Toughest shot in sports.
that one out?
Make
Yeah.
that guard. You don't want to be too deep. Hold it back a little bit.
No, but it sure changes the end if you don't make it.
This is the right call. I don't know what I'm thinking.
So Colin Kurz will play a hit.
You don't want the shooter anywhere, right?
Sorry?
Shooter's gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just confirming, we don't want that red stone to stay anywhere. The rock in the 4-foot, the rock in the back of the 12-foot are
Yep. Yes.
more than we need.
To it, yep. Yep. Good.
Peels it out.
Good peel. So Riley's trying to draw around his corner guard, still be in a guard position and just get them in a straight line.
What? Top 12's okay on this line. Over curling. It's gone. Whoa. Sit.
He's going to swing well past that guard line that he wants.
Just the one.
Yeah, how thin? Pretty thin, eh? Thin half gets over?
Oh yeah, half's over.
Okay.
Worried about actually running across the face of the yellow and promoting the yellow into the ring. So
yeah,
being real sure that he's just playing one. Peel off that guard, roll to the wall.
Yep. Oh, God. Hard.
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 Okay.
Well, that isn't what he wanted. He a little tight, I guess, and hit and rolled for a center guard.
Really cranked that one, he said, so he did acknowledge that. He's left that center guard.
Max, but
and Riley Smith instantly recognizing an opportunity to draw to the rock in the 4-foot circle. Probably at this stage want to tap it back.
Back 4.
Yeah, it just doesn't have to be far.
You think less with back 8?
Hair less, Nick.
Yep. Hard line. My line's real tight.
Hard.
Hard. Hard! Whoa! 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 Where's the weight? Oh. It's a ton of weight.
Just a little overthrown. He's going to end up with shot rock, but wide open.
Yeah, they were sweeping it pretty hard there for the weight that it had.
That into there. Yeah. Heel? Yeah. I hold back here.
We look across the sheet.
Yeah, you can hold it back
B
there.
and
Thick half.
Tanner Lott
I think it's
has
a,
a
yeah,
last
real thick
shot
half.
opportunity, a difficult
Real thick
angle
half.
tap, but he can stick for the 3 that he needs. In fact, he may have to make a across-the-house double to bring a biter into play. He's thrown enough weight that he must be playing the cross-house double. Doesn't quite make it, however, and Tanner Lott will go down to defeat at the hands of Corey Chambers. So Chambers advances. He'll be playing Matt Dunstone on the 7:45 draw. JT Ryan's hit is underway.
Yep. Hard! Whoa!
Peeling off that center line guard. But doesn't peel it off, leaves the nose hit
Another
jam.
nose hit, yeah.
We did. We took it. Right here.
So all of a sudden the game
I
changes
think you can
completely.
get away with more. Yeah.
Riley
More
Smith
ice, eh?
has the opportunity to draw to the 4-foot behind cover. To be lying 2,
I was tight. No, I was like, I probably threw it.
putting a lot of pressure on JT
More
Ryan
ice.
with his last shot.
More? Do you like that or is that too much? More? No, I think it's too max. Do you guys like that? Yeah, I agree. So are we 14 out here or 13-8? Okay, bite 4. Tapping? Tapping what? Ah, can we grease this? Fuck. Hope it did.
Well, this rock's coming into the house. It looks a little strong.
Sit.
It is going to pull up 4-shot stone. Yellowstone's lying 2.
JT's not taking much time at this. It's just going to be a quiet top back.
This control weight.
Control weight, he says.
Just playing past that guard. Nose hit.
Maybe a shade more, yeah.
So it is the last rock.
Yep. Whoa.
10th in.
Yep.
Tied 6-6.
Hard.
JT Ryan underway.
Hard! Yes! Hard! 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 Hard!
He will make contact, but he will roll not too far, however. And it's a JT Ryan victory, 7-6. So JT Ryan, 2 wins now in a row. Can't call this one a comeback. They were never too far behind. It was tied all the way, but they seemed to be behind most of the way. Just in the end, though, they steal that big deuce at one point, and away they go. So Corey Chambers advances, Justin Richter advances, JT Ryan advances. We'll know in a moment or two how this final game between Carruthers and Grassy goes. But there are still 6 rocks to come. In the meantime, Kelly, your thoughts on our game, Ryan and Smith?
Well, it was kind of like we thought. It was going to be a good close game and whatnot, but that eighth end really hurt the Smith team. Probably in retrospect, he maybe wishes he maybe would have make a hit on one of those rocks, and try and get the roll in. If he didn't, he was only going to give up one. But giving up the two is pretty big in that situation.
It really was. So JT Ryan puts a 7-6 win on the board. Ryan will advance, and he will be playing Steve Irwin on the 7:45 draw. And at that time, we'll know who wins the other game, the game between Carruthers and Grassy. Carruthers leading 6-4. We'll be back in Neepawa at 7:45 for the first round of the playoff round, or the first game of the playoff round in the 2023 Viterra Championship. Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
You work hard to keep it all together. And when you need a little help, we're there. At PharmaSave, we see you.
Live well with PharmaSave.
You can support your curling club or the curling club in your community by buying tickets now in Curl Manitoba's online 50/50. After you win the big prize in the March 31st draw, 100% of the proceeds will be dispersed to the curling clubs of Manitoba for their use as needed. All you have to do is be sure to click the button to assign your ticket purchase to the curling club you wish to support. To purchase your curling club's 50/50 tickets, go online to fundingchange.ca/curlmanitoba or scan the QR code on your screen now.